Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tea with Debbie, and let's talk. I had another video made to post, and I was outside. I was with my grandson. I don't know what happened, but I talked for a little bit, and then there was just a really loud buzzing sound most of the way through the film after, I previewed it. So I just deleted it because I don't edit. I don't know how to edit, so I do my films without editing. This is a new one that I'm having to make to replace that one. We were just outside. He was bouncing on his little, the big jumper that he has, the trampoline. And I had a picture of the kitchen that we're having remodeled. Everything is tore out of the kitchen. There's nothing in there. It's all bare, the walls and everything. We're getting all new cupboards, all new appliances, and gonna have new floors. It's gonna look so nice when it's done. It's so much better. I mean, the old-fashioned cupboards that were up there were just, just an old house, old look, and it's gonna look really nice. And I do really enjoy or like the cabinetry that my daughter-in-law picked out. It's dark wood, and I love dark wood furniture or cupboards, stuff like that. I'm into the dark woods. But I was just letting everybody know that I'm still around. Things are going good. I'm enjoying my exercise routine. I'm sticking with it. I'm doing pretty good. And let's see, I'm trying to think of all the things that I said in the other film. It's just, I'm keeping up with my skin tone stuff that I use on my body. I have a whipped buttercream that I use on my legs and my body. It's a body butter sweet melon with black pearl powder. And this is the cream here. It really smells good. It moisturizes, and I have really dry skin. But it's been better since I've been using this and the other two creams that I use. But it's really good stuff. And actually, if you want to know, I got this at the dollar store. And the other two things that I use that I've showed you that I used before I really like to use the coconut oil on my face a lot. It's really good. And I have showed that to you before. Excuse my arm, I'm sorry. But this is the coconut oil. I got that at the dollar store. But I put that on my face and on my neck and chest. I rub it down my arms and everywhere. And another one that I use for all over my body and my legs and on my feet is this vitamin E oil. This has also been picked up at the dollar store. Or it's $1.25 now. But I've been keeping up with the skin tone stuff, special stuff that I've been putting in my hair. I'm trying to get my hair back to the salt and pepper look that I normally have. I wish I hadn't have colored it. I should have just left it alone. I've always messed with my hair. And I do my walks in the morning. I got some chia seeds, and I'm going to try not the amount that it tells me to, but a smaller amount. After I do my walk in the mornings, I'll have a really light breakfast, maybe some scrambled eggs with those little cherry tomatoes sliced up in it, cheese, and I might sprinkle a little bit of that on the eggs and see what happens with that. I don't know for sure yet. I'm funny about stuff that I'm not used to, but I'm trying everything I can, and I'm gaining ground. I'm feeling better. I have more energy. I can feel and notice. I can't see down because I'm laying down like a lazy fool, but I am getting rid of a lot of the fat that has been in my stomach, and that's the visceral fat. And I try to eat a lot of protein. I do like my cheese, though. I like my cheese. And what I do is I get these Kobe Jack. I like Kobe Jack cheese, but they're snack sticks, and I get these and I munch on these every once in a while when I want a snack, or I'll have a little bit of fruit. I drink a lot of water, and I do once a day still have a Sprite, but I used to drink a lot of Coke, and I don't drink Coke anymore at all. In fact, I've not been drinking no caffeine. I haven't even had my cup of tea in the morning that I'm used to always having. So I'm doing my exercises. I am getting walks in. I'm trying to do more in the day than I normally do. Some days, though, I get tired and I just don't feel like doing anything, so I don't push it. If I push too hard, then my fibromyalgia starts hurting me, and then I have all kinds of pains, and I'm down for a day or two or whatever. But my new medicines, I think, are helping me really well. I still have tremors and I still shake, but I don't think it's as bad as it used to be. Maybe it's just me, but I think they're getting better. Actually, the new medicine is helping me. As far as my head tremors, I still have a lot more of the tremors in my left arm. Um, so all that's going okay. I have lost, since I started my new medication, the Monjourno, which I'm not advertising for anybody. I want you to know that. That's just what my doctor put me on for me. And I've been on that now for, this is going on my second month. And the beginning of my second month, I've had one shot. I got 3 more to go to make it 2 months. But I've lost 10 pounds. And that's good for me, because that's hard for me to lose weight. I have had a weight problem for, it actually really started getting bad when I turned about 50 years old. I think it started getting worse. But I didn't pay attention to what I ate. I just ate what I want, and as I've said before, I'm a snacker. I like to snack. Other than that, everything's going well. Kitchen's being torn down, so we're going to be a week or two at least not being able to use our kitchen, but we do have the microwave and the air fryer, and once in a while we'll go someplace and get something to eat. And I try to pick out stuff that's healthy to eat, like salads, and I do like certain soups or anything that's got protein. But I still have trouble because I do not have my lower teeth in because they are hurting me. So when I go back in, I think it's on the 30th, I go back in, and they're going to have to do something to readjust them because the gum part of my lower dentures are digging in too far, and it's making it sore in there. So I've got to get them to adjust that. But it's going. Everything's going good. I know it takes time. And as I've mentioned before, I'm not a person of patience. I get upset and frustrated, but I just have to deal with it, and I do. Other than that, it's just a short video. I'm not going to make a long one this time. I enjoy spending the day with my grandson. Uh, he likes to show me. He has a Switch game and he plays some kind of game on there. I forgot what he told me what it was. But he plays that. He always shows me what he creates and the buildings that he makes. And he just likes to hang out with Grandma. So I spend time with him when he can or when he wants to. And I told him that maybe tomorrow I'll take him to the park and let him play for a little while. My other two grandchildren, I don't get to see them. I talk to them by phone where they can see me and I can see them when they go to my oldest daughter's, their grandma's house. I'm their great grandma, but I talk to them on the phone. I don't usually get to see them because I'm not over there where she is, and I don't have a car, neither does she. And they belong to my granddaughter that didn't make it in the car wreck about a year ago. But they're growing fast, they're getting big, and they're happy, and they play, and Grandma's proud of them. I love all my little grandchildren and my great grandchildren. I have several actually, and I love them. I love my children. I love my family, and to me, family is means more than anything in the world. I have one daughter that she's just a little bit messed up right now, and she prefers to be out there on the street and doing her own thing. Not things that I'm proud of, and I know she's not either. She just got to get through her path that she has chosen to take. But it's hurtful, and I pray for her every night and all day long. I just pray that she stays safe. Nothing happens to her, but I have to leave it in God's hands because I can't do anything about it. And if I just keep on worrying and worrying and worrying, which I do anyway, but I try to keep myself busy, it just makes me sick, you know. All I can do is pray for the angels to keep themselves surrounded around her and to keep her safe and not let nothing happen to her. Maybe someday, one day soon, hopefully she will come to her senses. My other kids are all doing pretty good so far, and that's all I want to say about that, I guess. So I'm not going to make this video a very long one. I know my videos have not been putting out very good, I don't know what I want to say, advice and stuff like that. I run out of stuff to say. I don't know what to talk about sometimes. I have a lot on my mind. There's a lot goes on in my family. It's never a dull moment. There's always something going on. We have a big family. And it's just, everybody's life is different, and some like to be around each other and some don't. And not everybody gets along, which is very sad. Me, myself, I prefer to be alone. I like being by myself. I like the quiet, I like the peace, and I sleep during the day. So nobody bothers me during the day. And then I'm awake at night. I will watch TV, I'll make films, I'll look up different things that I want to learn about on YouTube or Google things. There's always stuff that I'm wanting to learn. And I have no peace and quiet in the daytime if I was to try it. So this is just the way my sleeping pattern is. And I think a lot of it may be because I'm getting older. I don't know. Um, Sometimes I will fall asleep early, but then I'll wake up really early. And then sometimes I'll take a nap in the day, and sometimes I don't. I do not have a sleeping pattern at all. Even though I take medications all day long, I get so sick of the medications they have me on. I just don't know what would happen if I just quit them all. I'm sick of them. But anyway, I wanted to thank all of you for watching my videos, for all the comments that you make. And getting older is hard. It's not easy. You go through a lot of different changes in your body, your hormones, and your patterns, the way you think, and especially when you're alone. If you're a widow or you're single, you know your life is different than when you have a partner in your life. When there's a partner and somebody else in your life, there's somebody else to keep you occupied, and your mind is mine is anyway, making sure that they're okay and they have what they want and what they need, and cooking, preparing meals, keeping a clean house and laundry, and just looking out for your partner. That's what I do. And I haven't been married since 2002. That's when my husband passed away. I've just stayed alone. I had a boyfriend for a long time, but then we just fell apart. Things didn't work out very good, and we've talked about that before on any of my other videos. We just kind of stay away from each other anymore, and it's probably better that way. In fact, I know it's better that way. I know if I had a significant other in my life, I will not take the time to exercise, to eat right, to take care of my skin and myself, my personal self. I'm not a dirty person, but I just wouldn't take the extra time that a person should for themselves, because it makes you feel better, and it's good for your heart, it's good for your soul. It makes you happier inside when you learn to take care of yourself and baby yourself, pamper yourself, and not have to worry about somebody else all the time. But I am in so many ways, I'm so much more happier being alone, or being single, I should say, because I don't have a boyfriend. I haven't had one in years. And every once in a while, I'll get this inkling that, I really wish I had somebody to go out with once in a while, but then I think, I really don't want to get involved with anybody anymore. I just don't. I'm happy being me and doing myself and taking care of me. I've spent most of my life, and I still do a lot for my children. They're grown adults, but they're my world. You know, they're all I got, and I do what I can for them. But I have learned to set boundaries also with them, because I don't care how old your kids are, they will take advantage of you if they can. You know, play on mama sympathy, and I've always been a softie. But anyway, I'd like to know what you do with your grown children. Do they depend on you for a lot more than you think that they should? Do you give them everything they want, that they ask for if they need help? Do you stop to realize, is this really an emergency, and do they really need this or that, whatever it is that they're asking for? Or is it just because they've already done something stupid and they've spent their money foolishly, or they did something they shouldn't have done and now they need your help. Well, sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not, and you have to learn to decipher which way it is. We all want to help our children. We don't want to see our children suffer for any reason. But also, we have to look out for ourselves. We do. For our own sanity, anyway. I know for mine. My nerves are bad enough as it is with my anxiety and everything else that goes on with my health. I have had to learn to focus on myself and let them stand on their own 2 feet. They made their bed, they have to live in it, and it doesn't matter what you say to your grown children or even the younger ones. If they don't want to listen, they're not going to. They're going to continue doing what they want to do. You can't live their life for them, and it's taken me a long, long time to realize that. But we're all happy, we all love each other, and I still try to be there for them, don't get me wrong. I do. I always will when I can. And just remember to keep the boundaries, or they will take advantage of you. So, again, I'm going to close for now. I love you. Thank you all for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I work so hard to try to keep something to talk about, something to keep you interested. And if there's anything at all that anybody would like me to talk about, or you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I will answer you. If it's something too personal, then I won't discuss anything. But if there's anything that I can help with, I will. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist or a therapist. And, I've been alone for a long, long, long time. And I just can't seem to bring myself to being with anybody in my life anymore. Like for the rest of my life. I don't think I ever will be again. I think I am just meant to be alone. I think I'm happier being alone. I don't mind friends. I'm not saying that. But to be in a relationship and where it gets really serious and stuff, I don't want that problem. And that's all it does. That's all it is just problems to me. So, everybody has their life, everybody has their path. Now, one thing I always say when I say at the end of my films or videos is be kind. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Be nice to someone. Smile. Maybe say hello. Ask them how they're doing. Be kind. It really does do something for someone. It lets them know that somebody cares enough to even speak to them or talk to them. And I would feel the same way when people talk to me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel noticed. And that's what we all need to practice. I love you all. Until the next time, I will catch you all later. Bye bye, guys.